the runaway in the quiet village of Nadav. A boy named Micah sat on a rocky hillside, watching the last light of day fade behind the mountains. He was only 16, but life had already taught him how to carry burdens too heavy for his age. His family had been scattered after an attack, and now, alone and ashamed, he felt abandoned even by God. But in the silence of that lonely hill, a whisper echoed in his heart. "Don't be afraid, I've redeemed you. I've called your name, you're mine." Micah looked around. No one was there. But somehow, he knew God had not forgotten him. The fire and the flood, Micah began a long journey back to the village, through burned forests and flooded valleys. Fear gripped him. Would anyone welcome him again? Would God even care? Then he remembered. When you're in over your head, I'll be there with you. When you're in rough waters, you will not go down. When you're between a rock and a hard place, it won't be a dead end. Micah pressed forward, step by step, knowing he wasn't walking alone, precious in his eyes. As Micah neared his homeland, he saw ruins and ashes where homes once stood. Still, something inside him stirred a hope that didn't match the scene before him. "That's how much you mean to me. That's how much I love you. I'd sell off the whole world to get you back. Trade the creation just for you." Micah knelt and wept. All this time, he thought he was worthless, forgotten. But God was saying, "You are precious. You are loved." A gathering from all corners. As days passed, more villagers returned one by one, two by two. Survivors from far-off lands, from the east, the west, the north, and the south. "Bring my sons from far away, my daughters from the ends of the earth. They're my people, created to bring me glory." Micah stood among them, no longer a runaway, but a restored son. Who is like God? There were whispers from outsiders. Where was your God when all this happened? But Micah had learned the truth not just with his mind, but with his life. Get the other nations out here and ready. Let them present their case. Let them try to convince us of what they've said. But you are my witnesses. God says, "I am God." The people didn't need to argue. Their lives were the testimony. God had saved them. The great exchange. Micah often thought of the night he almost gave up. He had nothing to offer, but God gave him everything. I am the one who takes care of your sins. That's what I do. I don't keep a list of your sins. That verse lived in his heart like a song. God didn't just save his body, he saved his soul. A new thing is coming one morning, as the sun rose over the rebuilt village. A traveling prophet stood up and shouted, "Forget about what's happened. Don't keep going over old history. Be alert, be present. I'm about to do something brand new. It's bursting out. Don't you see it?" The villagers looked around. Where there was once ruin, now there was joy. Where there was once desert, now streams of water flowed. God had done something new. Moral lessons from the story. God knows your name and calls you his own. Even in the darkest places, he is with you through fire, flood, and fear. You are not forgotten. You are deeply loved and precious to God. God forgives completely and doesn't keep a list of your sins. No matter how broken your past, God can write a brand new story.